That's good, Chantel. Very funny. Uh-huh. I wonder if it's the construction messing up our internet. All right, Infidel, how we looking, man? How's it looking? All right, cool. Well, you know us. We don't like to take no for an answer, so we're not going anywhere. Plus, it's such a nice day. So, Infidel Fireman, I think we're going to try and head down to Vegas tomorrow. Hopefully, I can wake up early. If not, then we'll just stay in Salt Lake City. Okay, so I think we're not going to keep this microphone regardless. I think this one's gone. This is not 5-star microphone. Is it frozen again? I think try and log out and then log back in. Can you guys see anything? It's a little slow right now. So I think what we're going to do is when we go to Vegas, I'm going to have to go back to the headset. So I apologize. However, I also want quality. So sorry, Nielsen. It does have a voice. So while we have a moment, I'll just go over here. Still working on, so they're now working on like the concrete for the other half of the Concourse 8. Oh, Chantel. Stephen Collins, I think, has a crush on you. So maybe you guys can start something up there. So what do you mean by dual broadcast, infidel fireman? And where the heck has Noah been? He kind of fell off the earth. Ah, I see. Yes. Twitch. I know I have to get into that. I'm just afraid I would destroy my bandwidth. Maybe that's why I'm scared. Yeah, I think that's something that I would have to do at home because my internet connection at home is pretty solid. You know, I got fiber at home, so I could do like flight simulator, no problem. But out here, it's a different, unless I have an Ethernet, it's a different world. Okay. Well, I'll do shorts too. All good advice from you guys. Really appreciate it. Ah, okay, Chantel, you get 3%. That's a good point, Nielsen. I do have that. So good idea. Good point. You know what I've been thinking about infidel firemen? I swear, with the exception of Elon Musk on Aspen, every time I have a freeze up, it's typically on Saturdays. And I don't know why. So I'm going to do some investigation as a conspiracy theorist. you're just tuning in, encourage you to like and subscribe. This is episode 31. So shorts are like 15 seconds, so I got to get straight to the point, right? I would appreciate that, Nielsen. Please do. I've already sent a letter to him. He hasn't written back. All good ideas. All right, Chantel. You definitely deserve 3%. Nielsen, I'll give you 3%. And Infidel Fireman, I'll give you. I'll give you 3% too. Hey, Justin, what's happening, man? It is a great day for planes. Also, I'm trying a new microphone here, get some engine sound possibly. So let me know how it looks and sounds. Dude, I hope we're finally done with the snow. It was almost hot enough in my car this morning that I really thought about putting shorts on. Deal. Don't spend it all in one place. Sweet, dude. I'm glad to hear that you're on it. It does. I think it's great, man. I was Justin. I was seeing a lot of cyclists this morning, and so I'll probably pull out the bike the next week or two, get some rides in, and then ride the trail. Off to Las Vegas, she is, Nielsen. That's what I call crop dusting, turn and burn. Hey-o! Here's our CRJ 900 coming in. That's a good question. They call it Jackson Hole, but the city is like Jackson, so it's really kind of a gray area now, Nielsen. It's funny you mentioned that. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. That way you can enjoy more entertaining conversation and you'll know when and where we're broadcasting from next. I've been to Jackson several times. I have yet to see a hole. Justin has it right on the money. That's good to know, Infidel Fireman. If we can just keep this up, then you got some sound action going on. And there's our favorite little plane, a CRJ 200. When did I get 4,000? I don't think I'm at 4,000. I was at 38.45 this morning, by the way. At least that's what I thought. Have I ever seen a CRJ taxi on reverse thrust? No, I have not. Have I ever seen a jetliner taxi in reverse thrust? Yes. No, not quite. Not quite. I'm very close. Trust me, I would have been like tooting my horn. I'm like 160 hours away. Yeah, exactly. The Mad Dogs. That's exactly what I was going to say. The old Mad Dogs, Nielsen. Should expect to see Delta 2971 on an A220-100 in the next 10 minutes or so. And Delta 1329 on an A220-300. Yeah, thanks for asking, Justin. It's going pretty well. It's like drinking from a fire hose with a nuclear bomb going off at the same time. So there's a lot to it's a lot to handle. Let me put it that way. However, it's going well. It's getting better. Hey, Chaotic Bean, where have you been, sir? Great to see you. So, Justin, yeah, overall it's going pretty well. Still have, so basically, we're going to start operating the trains in the middle of the night to practice. But then we have still like 6 weeks of on the job training, which means we're going to be riding with a full time operator and learn from them. Oh, yeah, easy peasy, Chantel, of course. So easy. So easy. Chaotic Bean, we're trying a new microphone, by the way, so that we can get some engine sound. So if I sound a little bit different, that's why. The shotgun mic, so maybe you can get some engine noise. You always drink your water from a fire hose? Is that what you're saying, Chantel? Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I can get the okay to film in there. We'll see. It's not a bad idea, Chaotic Bean. With a nuclear bomb going off? Okay. Oh, Chantel. That makes so much more sense now. It's a light rail, so I guess in that sense, it's from the European side of things, Nielsen. It's probably a tram, but we call it light rail here because it's not a full-on train. But we also do have a commuter rail too with a full-on train, so that it's light rail. So it's connected to an electrical connection. Yeah, Chantel, we've been busy here in the United States with storm chasing. It's been a busy couple of weeks. There's A220 number 1, and A220 number 2 is just around the corner. Yep, that's right, Justin. Thank you for bringing that up. I should have mentioned that earlier. But yeah, the tracks, the tram, the light rail comes directly to the airport. That makes a lot of sense, Chantel. A321, how'd you sneak in here? All right, so we've got about an hour or so left in the broadcast. So, for everybody who's tuning in, I want a thumbs up or thumbs down over the next hour whether I should take this microphone with me to Las Vegas. Thumbs up from Chaotic Mean, all right. Flying Banana. Oh, our good old Spirit Airlines friends. All right, so thumbs up from Chantal. Nielsen says thumbs up. All right, good, good. All right, we'll give it another try so far. Infidel Fireman says yes, okay. Thumbs up, wow. All right, a lot of thumbs up. The Singapore Slinger. I have not heard that one. Is that Scoot? Justin, yeah, you can vote both. You can definitely vote both. I think what I might do tomorrow, if I can get to Vegas, is we'll try it with this microphone and then the headset for another broadcast. I expect to be out at the airport pretty much most of the day. Well, what I'm saying is, would you rather have me sound crystal clear with no ambient noise, or would you rather have ambient noise and not hear me as well? Because here's the thing, I can always return this my shotgun mic and get something better. But is it better than me just with a headset and you can't hear any engine noise? So Nielsen, I think Las Vegas is happening tomorrow if we can make it happen. As far as time goes, there's going to be multiple times. I know that. If I can get down there early enough, I would say the earliest would be probably 1 o'clock. So it would be 1 o'clock local. So it'd be 2 o'clock here, which means it would be 8 p.m. UTC time. So that's what I'll aim for. No promises, but that's kind of the aim. Have I ever been denied a jump seat? No. I have never been denied a jump seat. It's not like I've done it every time I've flown. I've been fortunate. I've so I'd say I've probably jump seat in my career probably a dozen times, because mostly what happens is, if you have an agreement with that airline, they'll just give you a seat in the back. So it's not like you get the jump seat every time. It's, if it's a tight flight and you need to get home or something like that, then yeah. All right, I see the flying banana. Yep, Nielsen, that's right. That's pretty much Spirit. That's Spirit Airlines. No comfort whatsoever. That's why they're so cheap. The old 737-800. Good old Memphis, Tennessee, home of the late great Elvis Presley. And then immediately we've got another 737 arriving. And FedEx, that's right. That is correct, Nielsen. Hi, everyone who's just tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I am Pip, and this is episode 31 of Pip's Planespotting Live here in Salt Lake City International Airport. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe so you'll know when and where we'll be broadcasting from next. Salt Lake is our home base. And yeah, so Nielsen, this is the light rail vehicle I would, or LRV, that I would be learning how to operate, is this right here. So if that gives you a better idea. Yeah. There's a lot of tests, so I still have a lot of tests to pass. Yeah, it's pretty good looking. It doesn't go very fast, though, sadly. It only goes up to 65 miles an hour. I like to go fast. You can do up to 4 cars, Nielsen. Up to 4 cars. Next up on the arrivals, we have Southwest 5455 from Long Beach on a 737-700. Oh, okay, Chantel. We're not going anywhere. Nope, not UP. It's always been UTA is probably what I said. UTA, not UP. They sound kind of similar. Yeah, Justin, good question. So if you head out to Daybreak on the red line, so like South Jordan and out to Daybreak, there's some room to run. And also if you're going from, like from Sandy to Draper, typically you'll get up to about 55. Yeah, it's a stable job for sure. That definitely is it. So it's like being a pilot on reserve. So there are times for you to be on reserves, and that's usually the least senior people. So yeah, so you have to report, and then sometimes you just sit, and sometimes you sit or you go to work. So it depends. The older seniority guys, they typically have a line so they know what they're flying each week. United 1898 headed to Denver on an Airbus A319. It's coming into your picture. May have to break out the shorts tomorrow. Oh, well, yeah, we'll definitely going to Las Vegas. It's supposed to be upper 80s, around 90 tomorrow in Las Vegas. So after church, I'll definitely be breaking out the shorts. Yep, baby bus. This is my aircraft. Starting an airline. These are the 319s are the planes I want. Also, if you didn't catch the broadcast last night, a couple of pieces of aviation news. Uh, Spirit is adding another route from Salt Lake City to Newark. That's to Newark, from Salt Lake to Newark nonstop. That starts in June. And then also, I saw a piece of aviation news that Zip Air, the low cost carrier out of Japan, will be flying to San Francisco beginning June 2nd, I want to say. So tickets are on sale. And I hear that Salt Lake International should have a couple more announcements. So we're on the east side of the airport, runways 34 right and 35. Yes, they do. They sure do. ANA used to fly actually to San Jose, but then they stopped during the pandemic and they haven't picked back up. Oh, Chantel. So you had Mary Jane stopped by at your house, I see. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Crazy. You wild woman, Chantel. Frontier 2086 from Las Vegas on an Airbus A320 is inbound. As we hit the hour mark on the broadcast today, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Lovely day for plane spotting in Salt Lake City. Michael Kelly, hello, sir. Yes, we still have snow, Michael. Hard to believe, but it's going to start melting. It is 60 degrees today, or about 15, 16 Celsius, and may get up to 20 Celsius next week. So yeah, I'm glad you caught the mountains before everything melts. Patelli Vision, no updates. Dang it, that is the speed of government. Sorry, man. And guys, if I sound a little bit different, we're trying a new microphone for those who just tuned in, so we can get some engine noise and more natural sound. That's why I sound a little bit different and like I'm farther away. I thought we'd try something different and see if it works, or if it doesn't, let me know. See what your thoughts are. We do have inbound to us Frontier flight from Las Vegas 2086 on an Airbus A320. Well, thanks for saying hey, Patelli Vision. I was actually wondering about you yesterday. I have not heard from you, and I was hoping good news, but I know you got stuff to do. But it was great to see you. And Dalton, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Did you see? I know you're more down Utah County, but Spirit added. They're flying from Salt Lake to Newark beginning in June. They announced that yesterday. Bye, Chantel. Get some rest. See, you're in the loop. You are in the loop, Dalton. You are on it. No, snow's not going to last much longer, Pip, or Michael. We're wondering if, because of how much snow we got this year, if there's going to be issues with flooding in the streets. So we'll see what happens over the next week to 2 weeks. Oh, nice. Sweet, dude. Yeah, it's going to get pretty warm, Chaotic Bean. Probably even for you down there in Colorado. Yeah, Dalton, I think I'm probably going to be here till 3:30-ish. And the hope is to get to Vegas tomorrow. If not, I'll be back here. So, and for you, my good friends on the other side of the Atlantic, we will be, I'll be working graveyards next week, just for next week. So that means that if I get up in time, I'll be broadcasting midday, 2, 3 o'clock here locally. So that'll be nice. And you'll be able to catch that before bedtime. So we'll see. But it's a bit of an adjustment from working in days to going straight nights. And hello to everyone who just tuned in. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. That way you'll know when and where we'll be broadcasting from next. Yeah, Michael, for us, our water supply basically comes from the mountain runoff. A lot of it, at least. So it goes into the dams, because there's a lot of dams in the mountains, in the mountain valleys. So, yep. Well, it sounds like you're prepared, Justin. The sump pump is ready to go. Have you tested it yet? Shift work is tough. That's why I'm going to MBA school, so I can get a little more stable job. Should see Southwest 159, flight 159 from Los Angeles arriving in your camera and your view shortly. Oh, shoot, Justin. Yeah, just in time, man. Good timing. Yep, Dalton, going to try and see if I can actually accomplish an MBA from the U. And again, guys, yeah, great school indeed. And again, let me know how the audio sounds. We're trying a new microphone. It's funny you mentioned that, Chaotic Bean. I have applied to Salt Lake International Airport 3 times this year and haven't even gotten an interview. 3 times for airport ops jobs, Chaotic Bean. So, yeah, so I've applied to, granted, I'm supposed to go to the U, but I would rather have a job, in aviation first. So I've applied to Salt Lake. I've applied to Denver. I've applied to San Diego, Chicago, O'Hare. Where else have I applied? I think that's it. Miami. Miami is one I did. I applied for an air ops. Oh, and DFW. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. As soon as probably about a month after I left dispatch, I'm like, well, I think I'd be a good fit as a airport operations officer or agent. Nothing yet. I don't know why. I figured I'd be like a perfect fit. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Glad to hear it. So, Michael Kelly, I know we may take this microphone down to Las Vegas. Do you like the old headset broadcast or this better? Okay, this one's good. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's not a bad idea either, Chaotic Bean. Get some connections and some good video. I've just been so busy doing all this training and studying. I've been just trying to keep up. Should expect to see some transatlantic departures for Paris and Amsterdam soon. And Dalton, I don't know if you're still tuned in, but still counting down the days till Eurowings comes back. Less than 60 now. Amen, amen, man. Hey, and you were exactly right. A while back, I can't remember when, but a month ago, you said that this place is going to become an A330 hub, and so I've seen them operate the 900s on all the transatlantic, and then also to Hawaii as well, and even Atlanta. So looks like you've got the inside connections. Yep, Michael Kelly, they're going to bring the A330 back. This will be the second year that Eurowings is coming to Salt Lake, and they are bringing the 330. And for those who didn't catch last night's episode, we were able to catch the KLM 7879 Dreamliner up close from the west side of the nature trail, which is cool. But I also got bitten by the mosquitoes, so I'm not going back there again. Yes. Thank you, infidel firemen. And so, sometimes your brain works and sometimes it doesn't. And I just realized I have a pair of headphones that that I can connect to the camera to hear kind of the natural sound. So I see what you guys are hearing a little bit. Of course, I need a strong bandwidth, sound clear, but yeah, it sounds pretty good. I still think I would probably upgrade a little bit, but I think this should suffice for Las Vegas and for the time being. Check out some action here on runway 17. See if I can catch this little jet. There it is. Man, it is a lot of snow. It's a ton of snow. Snowbird, one of the ski resorts in the mountains. It's like a Learjet. Snowbird in the mountains, infidel firemen, mountains, had 809 inches of snow. So yeah, that's a lot of snow. So that is no joke. That is not a joke. Yeah. So for those, let's see, in centimeters, 2.54 for every inch. So multiply that. That is 809. 860, so that's 2,000 centimeters, if I did my math right. Yes. Welcome back, Chris. It'll definitely fill up. And Dalton, yeah, I'm totally into business jets. And I think I might know where you're going with this. Provo has a lot of business because they have that big overhaul facility for Duncan jets, right? Sadly, Chris, DFW Plane Spotters is hiding, I think, or he's busy. My favorite jets are like the bigger ones, like the Cessna Citation Excels, the Bombardier, the Global. I would probably say the Global Express 5000 and 6000 are my favorite, and Gulfstream, probably a Gulfstream 5 or 6. In the distance, I see Southwest 3169 headed to San Diego, or headed from San Diego to Salt Lake, scheduled to arrive in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, so this is typically the regular spot, Chris. So either I'll be on this side of the parking garage, which we're looking east today, so I'm on the east side of the parking garage, or we'll be on the west side. And this is typically where I'll be at. So the height above and everything, yes. So this is where I'll typically be. Well, there are a lot of advantages to flying corporate. I mean, less people, of course, but less people means more attention. But I also hear they do pretty well. So corporate side, like if you're flying for corporate as opposed to like net jets, I hear that's a pretty sweet gig if you can get on with like a corporate company jet. Dalton, of course, no TSA. Oh well, thanks for the heads up on that, Chris. Infidel, I'm hoping tomorrow will be like a super show where, I do multiple broadcasts and everybody and their mother turns in. Hey, that's a good point. You know what? That's a really good point. It's true. It is also Easter, so yeah, I that was a good reverser there, Michael Kelly. I liked it. Okay. Dinner, eh? Barbecue dinner. Barbecue dinner at Infidel Fireman's house. So we'll be on the air for about a half hour longer. So we'll call 3:30 the cutoff time, or close to that. A little rough in the beginning, but we got our groove back here on a Saturday. Hi, everybody who just tuned in. I'm Pip, and this is episode 31 of Pip's Plane Spotting live from Salt Lake City International Airport. We'll be on the air for the next half hour, so look forward to chatting with you and bringing you plane spotting action from the Mountain West. As you can see, that's downtown Salt Lake, and we still got some snow to melt off. And if you know friends, family members, or even enemies who like plane spotting, encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel, and encourage them to like and subscribe as well. All right. Hey, thanks, Nielsen. Get some rest, bud. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. If we don't get to Vegas, we'll be here tomorrow. So get some rest, and look forward to tomorrow's stream as well. Thanks for tuning in and for your help as always. Thanks, sir. Get some rest. Take a look while we've got a minute. Concourse A still under construction. This is the second half of Concourse A. Should be complete by the end of, let's see, the end of this year. And thank you for the like. Welcome in. I got to remember a hat too for Las Vegas, because I'll probably get sunburned. It's supposed to be in the upper 80s or 90s if I'm able to get down there. So. Let's follow the old tracks around. I'm waiting for the departures of from Amsterdam, from Salt Lake to Amsterdam and Paris, but I guess they're delayed blocking out. Up to 25 miles per hour. Trax rail goes. Yeah, me too, Dalton. I think for me it was the switch to the Neos, and plus how they land. They're very like majestic when they land. So I would agree. I would agree with you. No. The one nice thing about a shotgun mic is wherever you point the microphone, it will pick up the audio directly of where it's facing. So maybe we should do like an episode of what is this person gonna say? You know, it'd be nice is just once, Dalton, to see a 747 once in a while show up here. Just once in a while, like a UPS. Yeah, absolutely, man. It'd be the best. I'm just going to start a letter writing campaign to the executive director of the airport and the board saying, we need more international flights. We need more airlines. I'm surprised Viva Aerobus hasn't started flying here. And all we get is like Aero Mexico Connect, which is, I mean, it's like once a day for 110 passengers. Yeah, that's right, Justin. The one time we get it, it's because of a bomb threat. Here's the thing, like Salt Lake is one of the fastest growing regions in the US. And the airport keeps adding passengers in Delta. So to me, it makes total sense. Oh, yeah. The Virgin. Yep. That's right. But it's never on. It's always on accident. It's never on purpose. regularly scheduled. So. We might get Denver's got starting in May, Air France will start their seasonal service from Paris, and then also Edelweiss will start from Zurich. So we might get a diversion from there. And I just realized that because this is a directional mic, if I fart, you'll pick it up. So I have to be careful. I'm only human, dang it. Don't judge me. Looks like we've got Southwest 655 inbound on a 737-700 from Nashville. Should be going on to runway 34 right in the next 5 minutes. And after them is JetBlue 2532 on an Airbus A320. "15 minutes left to go on the broadcast for today. Encourage you to email me if you have any questions. It's simple. It's just pipsplanespottinglive@gmail.com, or you can follow me at Instagram at 23R Productions. And like I always say, we encourage you to like and subscribe. I'm probably one of the few plane spotters that has actually worked in the aviation industry as a flight dispatcher, so I can bring some added knowledge and information to y'all as we see our inbound Southwest 737 from Nashville. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, a 9 out of 10. All right. That's what we like to hear. 9 out of 10. I'm hoping they'll send our European departures over to my side. But we'll see. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, Chris. Oof. Rough crowd today. Such an American hater. Such an American hater. Here's our JetBlue arrival from Los Angeles. Well, that's an attractive aircraft right there, Chris. Bit of a floater there. November 791 Alpha November. That is cool. You know that's cool? It's not snowing here in Salt Lake. That's cool. It's coolio. Now, remember, I said I'm partial American because I worked for them, so I have a soft heart for them. I don't know so much United. So I grew up in Chicago, where American and Chicago both have hubs and are very competitive. And for some reason, I always just lean towards American. So I think it's probably that too. Looks like we're going to end our day with a whole host of departures and arrivals. Well, thanks, Chris. That depends how many 41-year-olds you know. And that's surprising because I can be pretty cringy. It's only probably because I like doing this so much. I mean, shoot, I love doing this regardless. Hopefully, one day I can get paid for it. But this is my wheelhouse, aviation, and this is my jam. I just like the fact, Chris, that you and DFW like to go to war. That's great. Oh my goodness. Oh my. This is a special privilege, folks. We've got a real live flight dispatcher on the broadcast with us today. Kendrick, what is up, my friend? What's the good word in the skies today? Super duper awesome. Of course. I wouldn't expect any less from you. And as you know, what's up? The sun, the clouds, and God's love. And the temperatures. Man, you're just catching me on the trail end of my broadcast. I was going to sign off at the bottom of the hour. But we got the old yellow banana, as people like to say, headed to Las Vegas, I believe. Yeah, this is episode 31. I've done 31 of these, Kendrick. Gotta, always compete. You know me. The new Neo Yellow Banana. Well, Chris, what did you expect for $19? I don't think they're going to be the delta of the skies there, or even the breeze of the skies. I will say breeze seats are much more comfortable than Spirit. Okay, good. We're going to get Delta 56 on an A330 departing from Salt Lake on our side here momentarily as we wind up our broadcast. Yep, Breeze is new. In fact, they're actually based in Salt Lake City here, but their flights are based out of Provo, which is 30 minutes south. I'd say 45 minutes south of Salt Lake City. But actually, Breeze flies out of Providence. So if you're If you are in Boston, you could probably catch them. They do both. They do the Embraer 190s and 195s, and they also do the 220s, the 300 variant. And they actually announced recently that they are going to establish a crew base in Providence. So that's going to be more people and more routes. Speaking of A220, we're staring right at one about to take off. If I could control any airport, well, obviously my home, so I'll pick Chicago here. I'll make that easy. So you check out an A321 landing on runway 34, right? Yeah, I would pick Chicago because it's pretty fast paced. There's not a lot of downtime. Plus, it's where I grew up, so it would be that or Wichita Falls. Why Wichita Falls? Because there's no traffic. There's some military, but I would pick Chicago here. Which one would you pick? I mean, see, Boston's interesting because they have crisscrossing runways, but that would scare the absolute crap out of me. So I'm going to stick with Chicago, especially since they went to their parallel runway system. Got a little bit of a lineup here. Got our A330-900 headed to Amsterdam. I'm on Delta 56 right there. And we also have an inbound arrival. Southwest doesn't waste any time getting onto the runway. That's 6114 headed to Chicago Midway. Yes, they do. You're right, Chris. JFK and Boston. No delay for the 737-700. Might pick up some wake turbulence. As that one takes off, here comes another Southwest on arrival. Yep, I absolutely have. Yeah, so the cool thing about flying into Salt Lake, Chris, is that you're 25 minutes, 30 minutes from Park City and skiing. And either way, or if you go up Big Cottonwood Canyon, which is south of here, you're about 15 minutes, so 45 minutes away. So yeah, I have. It's great snow too. I would highly recommend it if you're a skier. All right, our Amsterdam A330 Neo is going to be our last airplane for today, and we have another inbound. They are military planes. The Utah Air National Guard has their base here. So, yes, those are KC-135s. Hey, thank you, Dalton, for the stream and tuning in. Hopefully, I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe. But good to see you regardless. It's a nice day to be out here, so hopefully you have a good time later. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Here, bus 220/300. Chris, thank you. YMCA. That's very nice. Thank you, Chris. Way to end the broadcast on a high note. What's wrong with the 220? Ugh. All right, this is our last plane, folks. Our A330, Airbus A330 900 Neo, heading to Amsterdam on Delta 56. I won't argue with that. The engines are very unique especially when they go into forward thrust. Yeah, I could see that. The Trent 1000 engines here on display. Oh, my apologies, Chris. I will work on All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for today's broadcast. As Delta 56 heads into the skies to Amsterdam on the A330neo. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We'll talk to you tomorrow and we'll update you on where we're going to be. But everybody have a great Saturday and take care. See you guys.